So it is July 11th, which means it's All-Star Game Day, okay? We had the American League versus the National League tonight, and over the past couple weeks, I've been trying to predict the roster, who's going to make it, who's not going to make it, and we finally had the set roster for tonight's game. So we're going to go over and see how close I was to getting it. Now, I got most of the roster prominently correct, so I'm going over the part that I got wrong and who the MLB selected instead of the entire roster, because I just tried to do that and it turned out to be a 6-minute video. So the players that I had, starting with the American League, that did not make it was Rafael Devers, who I thought was, the face of the franchise. I thought he would be the Red Sox most representative, but it's Kenley Jansen. And Esteury Ruiz, have a bunch of stolen bases, looking like Ricky Henderson. But, Brent Rooker got it, which I'm not too mad about because it's crappy player on the Oakland Athletics. So I mean, somewhat close. They have to have someone there. So I got 18 for 20 on positional players for the American League, so that makes it 90%. Pretty freaking good. Now, for the American League pitching staff, I have Joe Ryan. That's a miss. Sonny Gray made it. Pablo Lopez made it. So, 2 average twin starters. I just kind of picked the wrong one, so not too mad about that one. And then I had Alex Lang on the roster, which kind of fits the same comp of Michael Lorenzen, who didn't make it. Crappy pitcher on the Tigers. So, it kind of fits, and I'm not too mad about that one either. So, went 10 for 12 on the American League pitching staff, which is 83%. Now, let's see. Overall for the American League, with that 88%, not too bad. That would be, do quick math, and my head hurts already. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it today. Just 88%. However many, 28 out of 32, I believe. It's 88%. That's what it was. For the National League, had Kyle Schwarber on there. Nicholas Castellanos made it, which is kind of what I was going for, which is a terrible defender who's an outfielder that hits a bunch of home runs on the Philadelphia Phillies. You could have gone with Nicholas Castellanos or Kyle Schwarber. I picked Schwarber with Castellanos. I'm not too mad. Next, I had Paul Goldschmidt. He was not on the roster. You see, first base is kind of deep because you had Freeman, Alonso, Matt Olson all make it. I thought Goldschmidt could have made it. Also, shout out Christian Walker. He could have made it the past 2 years, but did not. So first base is just really deep. I had Ryan McMahon at third base. He didn't make it. He was kind of hot. Maybe he'll make it. He did not make it. And then Fernando Tatis Jr. Did not make it for the outfielders for the Padres. I feel like he kind of got snubbed because I feel like the whole scandal with the steroids and the suspension and stuff, and sent the coaches and the player vote who gets reserved, that maybe they screwed them out of an all-star spot. So for positional player for the National League, went 16 for 20, which is 80%. And then I was 12 for 12 on the pitching staff. Now, if you want to be technically I had David Bednar in there to start with, and then Bryce Elder was the one that was in there, but then Bryce Elder got, since he pitched like previous day before, he was not in there, and David Bednar did get added. So 12 for 12 for the pitching staff, 100%. That's great. For the National League overall, 88%. So overall, went 56 for 64, which is 88%, so which is not too bad. So the players that were in there that I did not have, Whit Merrifield, why you're an all-star, I don't know why you're here. Wander Franco at the Rays, sure, Austin Hayes, glad Austin Hayes made it. Kyle Tucker having a down year, I don't really know why you're here, but, Brent Rooker, like I said, Esteury Ruiz, crappy player on the A's. For the pitching staff, Luis Castillo and Joy Kirby both made it for the Mariners. Cool, congratulations. Michael Lorenzen, Alex Lang, terrible pitcher on the Tigers. Someone had to be here. And Pablo Lopez, he's here. And Kenley Jansen and Yennier Cano. Glad Yennier Cano, I had him on the first edition of this, but not the second one. So, good job, Yennier Cano. For the National League, Ozzie Albies, Austin Riley, and Dansby Swanson are on here. Look like a Brave freaking reunion in Seattle. Like, the Braves have 8 All-Stars on top of Dansby Swanson being there, on top of Jose Soler being there. Just a bunch of former Braves and current Braves at the All-Star games. Why not? We have Gerardo Perdomo. Is he really an All-Star for the Diamondbacks? I'm not too sure. Nicholas Castellanos made it. I did not have him. I had Kyle Schwarber, terrible defender on the Phillies, that hit home runs. So, fits that. For the pitching staff, I did not have Bryce Elder. Kodai Senga's here. Congratulations, Kodai Senga. Alex Cobb, Corbin Burns, I don't really think you're an all-star. And Craig Kimbrell. I feel like Kimbrell and Jansen are only here because they both got 400 saves this season. Other than that, they're not having the best season. I just feel like that's why they're all-star, because they got 400 saves in their career in the same season. I mean, Zach Greinke and Clayton Kershaw are both probably going to get to, 3,000 strikeout this season, and only one of them's on the All-Star team. Yeah, put Zachary on the All-Star team. Anyway, hopefully this will be a good game. Maybe the National League can break their 8-game losing streak, but probably not. American League probably going to win this one.